Oh, good afternoon YouTube, and welcome along to yet another episode of Silver Fox Travels. Today I'm out in the Fox, as you can see, but it's only going to be a very short one because I'm testing out the new helmet camera that I have here, the new Drift Ghost XL, which I got from Sports Bike Shop. Now there's a bit of a story behind that, which I'll tell you now. Now, as you know, I had a lot of problems with the last camera that I had. The exposure, for some reason, just went all wrong. It was very, very overexposed, and whatever I was looking at on the video was almost a complete whiteout. Anyway, I think I explained that before. So, went down to Sports Bike Shop, bit the bullet, and bought myself a new one, which is what I'm using now. Whilst I was there, of course, I had a chat with the people behind the counter, and the lady there, she said to me that, well, how long have you had it? I said I couldn't remember. I said it's probably about a year old. So she said, let me check, and she went through the records, and sure enough, I only actually got it in February. So for some reason I was thinking I'd had it a lot longer than that. Anyway, so she said to me that what she could do was she could possibly send it off and get it checked out. So she said, bring it in and we'll send it away and find out what they can do. So long story short, I was back the following day with the camera that wasn't working properly, and I did say to her that I couldn't find half the bits and pieces that came with it, and I only managed to find the box. Anyway, she said that's fine, it's just the camera that they needed, because they'll set it up and try and test it, and it may well be that because it's under warranty it'll be either a replacement or a refund. So I thought, well, that's very good. Said to us, well, since I've bought a new one, I said a refund would be nice. I said, well, we'll see which way it goes, and if they offer you a replacement, I thought, well, that might not be a bad idea actually, because I know Anthony's after a new one, so I could sell it to him at cost price. Anyway, so that's where I am with it at the moment. They've sent it off to be tested, and they said to me that it'll be about a couple of weeks before I hear from them, so that's okay. It's only been about a week and a half up to now, so it may well be that I should be hearing from them sometime next week, and with a bit of luck I may well get my money back. Now, I have to say that the good people at Sports Bike Shop didn't have to tell me all about this. She didn't have to suggest I bring it back in and send it off and get it tested. They could have just simply taken my money for the new camera and not said anything about it. But I have to say that their service at Sports Bike Shop in Leeds is second to none. I can highly recommend them. The staff are always very friendly and always very helpful, and they'll do whatever they can to make sure you have a good shopping experience with them. So I really can't fault Sports Bike Shop at all. So if you're ever in the area and you're looking for kit, cleaning equipment, luggage, whatever it might be, clothing, they can accommodate you. So that's my personal plug for Sports Bike Shop. Even though they don't expect me to do this, they're not paying me to say this. This is purely my own opinions, and I'm really glad that they are there, because they've always got me sorted out one way or another with regards to my motorcycling kit and experience. So let's talk about the camera itself. So it's a Drift Ghost XL, and with regards to the settings, the two that needed to be looked at particularly were the exposure, which is currently set at 0, and the filters, which is set at normal. Now there's there's 5 exposure settings, I believe. It goes from -2 to -1, 0, 1 and 2. That's +1 and +2. And the filter settings are low light, which would be good at night, normal, and vivid. So at the moment, this particular imagery that we're looking at is set at exposure 0 and filter normal. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a little ride around, as you can see, and then I'm going to reset it and do a comparison. Okay, just had a nice coffee stop with Anthony, and I'm now making my way along Kirkstall Road past Kirkstall Abbey shortly, and the camera is set at 0 on the exposure and vivid on the filter. So let's see what this looks like. Just coming up to Kirkstall Abbey here on my left. You might be able to see it through the trees in a moment. Here we are. Hope you can see that. Okay, so I've reset the camera now. It's on exposure setting of +1, and the filter is on normal. We'll see what this looks like, and then I shall set it to the next setting, which I believe will be +1 and vivid. +2 I think will be way overexposed, so I won't bother with that, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so now I have the exposure still at +1, and I've set the filter to vivid. So this is the last of the 4 settings that I'm going to go for. So we'll see which one's the best. Right, well that's about it for this brief little ride out. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me and testing this camera. All that remains for me to do now is to sign off in the usual way by saying look after yourselves, look after the people around you, and until next time, bye for now.